Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Jesse Ramdale with headline news here on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. Former National Security Minister Gary Griffith has thrown his support behind government's decision to decommission the historic Port of Spain prison, describing it as a long overdue step in the right direction. Griffith, who served on the 2013 Special Prisons Committee tasked with reviewing the state of the country's penal facilities, said the move aligns with recommendations made more than a decade ago about the deteriorating and outdated conditions. Griffith emphasized that the closure must be paired with wider reform measures, including the expansion of rehabilitation facilities, improved staff training, and greater focus on reducing recidivism.
So this is obviously a step in the right direction, but what it will take now is to be able to build a proper prison, to have systems to ensure that we can stop the problem that we've had for the last few years with prisoners having full access to communication, and also to try to find ways and means that when persons are incarcerated, they don't come out a more seasoned, hardened criminal.
In other news, Tobago Carnival 2025 is just weeks away, but hundreds of seats are still available on the airbridge. Only October 22nd to 24th are fully booked, while seats remain open for October 19th, 20th, 21st, 25th, and for the Parade of the Bands on October 26th. Carnival is scheduled for October 24th to 26th, and band leaders say Masquerader registration is moving strongly despite the travel gap. Iconic Mass report male sections are already 75 to 80% filled, with this year's Tropics theme outpacing sales from 2024. The band is also pushing a full weekend package including Juve and other events. Jade Monkey confirms bookings are ongoing, though slower, with new features like a brunch zone added for 2025. Fog Angels, Tobago's largest carnival band, says registration has been overwhelmingly positive so far. At the official level, Festivals Commission and the Division of Tourism are yet to release details on the carnival budget, launch, or event plans. Requests for information over the past week went unanswered. And Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara says the arming of police officers on school compounds will depend on the risks involved. Selected schools will have the additional safety measure of police officers when the new term begins on Monday. However, Guevara is giving the assurance that the safety of students, teachers, auxiliary staff, and the officers themselves will remain the main priority.
They will be appropriately armed based on operational assessments. While all officers will be equipped for response, what they will be armed with will be determined by specific environmental and safety considerations, taking into consideration officer, staff, and even student security.
Well, this has been your headline news. Look out for another news update at the top of the hour.